What's up, cousins? It's me. Don't call me white girl, your favorite cousin, and I have amazing news. This is my real hair, and the podcast is on sale. Ho! That's right. It's still $6.99 monthly, but instead of the normal $1,286, it is now $14,999 annually. That's right, baby. Save yourself a couple bucks and subscribe to my podcast. Get unlimited BTS, special access to episodes that only the subscribing cousins can see, unlimited access to our exclusive cult chat, Discord chat. Subscribe to the podcast today, baby. $49.99 for the year. If you want to go to cheap route, still $69.99. Excuse me. If you want to go to cheap route, it's still $6.99 monthly, but only now, right now, can you get it for $10,999 annually. Get off of this commercial and subscribe right now. Right now! Welcome back to America's #1 podcast. I'm looking fabulous. Phelps got Hoochie Daddies on, and we let a homeless in today. How you guys doing?
I was feeling the energy till you started. My knees ain't out all the way.
I don't know. I want y'all to know at home that Phelps is that guy. Like, the sun come out first day, no. But 2 days in a row, Phelps got on shorts. And then they'll get shorter. So he'll have like a slim pant, go knee, next thing, knee out.
Nah, my knees
first sight of sun. This not his first time wearing shorts, and we're in April.
My knees don't be out until like July.
So them knees ain't out. You just sitting down.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess. Derek's here from Boston. Whatever.
Damn.
Yeah.
Such a warm welcome.
How are you, Derek?
I'm doing good. How are you, man?
God, I gotta deal with a lot of bull lately.
Damn. On a higher note, I would like to stop and formally thank you for bringing me to the Hot Boys concert.
We had a ball, didn't we?
A couple days back.
We had a ball.
I didn't expect it. It came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Did you have a good time?
I had a blast.
You know, it was one of my highlights of the night, and I'm not even gonna state the obvious. At one point, we were sitting in these girl seats, and two women, and I would say two beautiful women, but they weren't. Very, very ugly women, both of them. And they walked up and they said, we didn't get seats, but it was the energy on top of it. It wasn't like, we were on my seats. It was like, get the fuck up. And we were totally cool with getting up, so it was weird. I believe we had media passes. Zach, did we have media passes?
Backstage.
We had backstage passes, but their seats were real hard, uncomfortable. It really wasn't no room or nothing, but they were in the front row. But then it's this other special area that only staff could go.
The little like what's that called when the cameras?
The pit.
Yeah, the camera pit.
And that's in front of them.
Yeah.
And they like, you're in our seats. And I smiled, oh, sure. I think I turned around and Phelps got up. And it was like a little umph in it.
We don't do the umph.
Huh?
We don't do the umph.
I mean, you could do the umph, but you have to have umph-worthy shit going on. Okay. So this is where the umph didn't work for them. You know what I mean? I'm going to say booger wolves. I don't know what other way to describe them. We walk around and we come to the pit, and now not only are we right there, like you could touch the artist, but we could choose wherever we go. Yeah. So I just stood my big white in front of both of them, stopped so Phelps couldn't get by, so therefore he's up the peripherals, and I'm giving all ass, because I'm active at a concert.
For sure.
When I go to a concert, depending on the artist, this guy's not before. This is duets.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what else? I heard the chair crack, Derek. I heard the chair. Everything's a joke today. That chair cracked, that eyes got big. You think that means something to me because the chair cracked?
Bro, I just care about you, bro. I didn't say
He is pretending with y'all. This boy cusses me out all fucking day. Call me whores and not fall for that.
No.
He want to make it like I'm the crazy. When the chair cracked and this eyes lit up. He's a comic. I know what he was ready to try to do.
Bro, I got scared, bro.
But I got the opportunity to stand directly, my big ass directly in front of them, and I'm rapping, dancing, shaking it. I remember shaking my wig so hard at a point I thought it was gonna fly off.
Word.
And they felt it. When I turned around, we locked eyes. It was hate coming from them. It was perfect.
And I was fucking your shoulder up all night. I know you was like this.
Yo,
nigga.
you definitely. But that's how I probably knew you was excited, because you don't do that every show.
Yeah, you know I'd be too cool for school, but. And then when Birdman came in, like that was Baby. We saw Baby walk on stage.
Yeah,
it
Baby
fucked my
did.
head up. I wasn't expecting that.
Did he rap?
Yeah,
Yeah,
nigga.
he did songs.
He rapped. What
Do
happened
it
to
sound
that,
better live? Cause it sound trash coming out the radio.
It was.
No, you're
It was
tripping.
like
You think Birdman a good rapper?
He just got classic songs.
he got good verses.
Yeah, he got
We
classic
ain't worried about who wrote them.
Yeah, he ain't no. I mean, he's not a rapper. He never been a rapper.
I'ma
He
say
just
this.
rapped.
Like besides Juvenile, like Birdman did like you feel me? He had the most swag up there. Like it's like your favorite uncles. You feel me?
Nah, BG was lit. BG
BG
was
was-
popping. BG was looking for.
Yeah, BG.
BG was like, who out there want to me?
BG
Then he do a little hip roll.
If you
He
ever
was out there
seen
trying to give.
BG is the same from 2002 when they all was on stage and he was trying to pull a on stage.
Oh,
like,
for
he
real?
always been that. Where the
That's
hot guy at?
funny.
Like, he the same.
He was in jail for so long. It was just good to see him home. Turk looked really good.
Remember everybody thought Turk was Rollo?
I thought Turk was Rollo. And he came this close, and I'm thinking, damn, look at Rollo.
Like that's Turk.
Yeah, I didn't know that was him, but he looked great. He looked amazing. Jewelry, clothes,
They all. It was good
I
to
ain't
see.
gonna
all
lie,
that.
Birdman looked a little raggedy to me.
Nah,
He looked like he wore them clothes before. Like
Nah,
they been
yeah,
washed.
we chilling. It's Bird. You feel me? We cooling. Bird switched his sweats halfway through. I was with it. You feel me?
You ever had a pair of lugs?
You know my shit is they did. It ain't no love. In a honor. You didn't hear him do that?
I thought it was like
no
father
love.
like son.
It ain't no love. Like father, like son, that's the beat in
But
the
you just
background.
said, like, in a
father,
Honda.
like son. He ain't do that?
You got the lyrics wrong. That's
You
all.
confusing me. Yeah, I don't think
Like father, like son.
that's an album.
No, it's a song.
No,
too.
that one big song off of that.
Like father
He
like
did
son.
his verse on that.
Stunt Like My Daddy.
No.
Did he do that verse?
He didn't do something like that, but he did the one I'm talking about.
It's called like father like son.
The album
I
is
can't
called
think
Like
of-
Father,
No,
Like
that's the
Son.
name of the song as well.
Oh, let's just see. Let's just find out.
But we can't
Oh, you
talk
talking
about
about I got the shoes in the matching fit check. Yeah, I got the shoes. That John.
music. Nah, it's a different song.
No. No. I don't know. Personally, Like Father, Like Son was my shit. Like legit. Like it was my shit to hold you on. This is the song. You're right, Derek. You're right. Good job.
You know.
He did this.
He did this verse. He did this,
Yeah.
Zack.
I don't
remember
You
him
could have
doing
been in the video.
Body.
No, you getting it. The little shoulders in there.
I don't remember him doing this. He could have. I don't remember.
I got a video. Manny Fresh had a solo. I really enjoyed that. And I was so confused at first, like, why is he doing this? Then it hit me. These are his fucking beats.
Yeah.
Manny Fresh, I like Manny Fresh. I like this whole set.
That's what got me hyped. Like when we got kicked out our seats and then we went in the back and around. Then when I came back and seen Uncle Manny behind the turntables getting ready,
It was
I
lit.
was hyped.
He was really getting the crowd.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. They still do. Man, this side ain't with that side,
Yeah,
man.
he
This
still
is-
did that. He
they
still tried to start the fight in the
Say
crowd.
fuck the other side. And the thought of that shit has caused to shoot people, shoot it out is crazy. But they did it. It was lit. I don't know. I'm a huge State Property fan.
Facts.
Huge State Property fan. Chris and Neef.
That was crazy.
I'm always missing PD and Oskino.
I've never.
And Sparks. Period.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't see Chris and Freeway a million times. Freeway be subbing in. So that's the first time.
But Freeway let it.
No, I'm saying Freeway be subbing in on the Young Guns tip. Like Freeway always be doing them songs with Young Chris. That's the first time I ever seen them on stage.
Oh, Chris and Neef together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
don't never see Neef there.
Yeah, I've seen Neef a lot. For me, because it's the State Property people that were there was Chris, Neef, Beans, Freeway. That's it.
Solid.
Tone Trump was there and he performed with them.
He was on stage with them.
But he performed with them basically.
Yeah.
He was mic
performing
in
with
his hand
Freeway,
talking.
yeah, mostly.
But Freeway kind of led it to me. Like he did a lot of his songs or whatever. Freeway is a real good performer. Sick, not sick, well, back to, health or whatever. It don't matter. He always snaps. I've seen Freeway perform a lot. But as a real State Property fan, I would probably pass the fuck out if PD Crack, Oskino, and Sparks came on stage. I would really lose my shit. I have not seen them perform together like that since I was maybe in high school.
Yeah, I was too
or right
young.
out of high school. Yeah. I remember. I'm so old. I remember when Chris and Neef came and performed at the North Temple on Route 13 in Newcastle, Delaware. And guess who was with them? PD and Spady. Sparks. I'm sorry. That's my. I do not want to get that twisted. That is my guy. Had a great time. They look great. They look amazing. Neef hasn't aged in years.
Word.
Chris neither. They both are
Neef
super
look
young.
like the same with his skull, D.
Yes, super handsome. We had a great time. They shouted me out.
Oh man,
Neef shouted her out on stage.
Oh my God.
legendary.
Wow. Somebody said to me, oh my God, Damona, 16-year-old Damona is so happy. 60-year-old Damona would have been happy. Are you dumb? I'm happy as fuck. I recorded myself. I kept saying, did y'all get it? Y'all get it? The whole time I got it. When I replayed the video at the end after I had, because while it's happening, I'm rapping to him. And I'm saying, yeah, Hanif, because why I'm going to call him Neef Buck? Clearly,
Y'all know each
I
other.
know you. Sidebar, I do know Neef. Stop playing with me.
Nah, just say y'all know each other.
Stop playing with me.
Damn.
Was you in Rose 2012? That was a bar you stepped outside and got popped.
Nah, I wasn't. at
No
Rose.
man's land. Y'all remember Rose?
No.
Mr. North Philly, Mike. It was at Huntington Park and Germantown Avenue. And it was dangerous because it was in the middle of 3-4 hoods. People always got killed there. It was a hall next door to it, and they had cabarets there on Huntington Park.
Okay.
But it sat like this. And that bar has been a lot of things. But I would see Neef in there all the times before I was famous. I used to always chat with him. To me, Neef was somebody who was always walked through North Philly, some shit on his wrist. You feel me? On his wrist, safe. Chris, somebody else I knew. Me and Chris, I was a big fan of them, and I worked with Chris's mom, and Chris got him to come to the job. I lost it. And I took pictures on the camera when you go scritch, scritch, scritch. So who knows where they are. Yeah. And guess what, y'all? I worked at Tasty King on Huntington Park. Back when that wasn't a machine-operated building, it was people there, and we wore the white dresses, and we smelled like cupcakes.
Aw.
And everybody each other in there. It was so freaky. Tasty Cake was the freakiest job. You done ran through some Tasty Cakes, haven't you? You done ran through a couple of
I knew that wasn't icing.
motherfucking cupcakes with the cream in it. Listen, you know how I got in? Everybody. That was really that type of job. Yo, it would be a lot of hours, right? In the money truck, we would get paid every Friday, and the money truck would pull up, and you just get your money in cash. And I remember I used to make a lot. Like, I was a kid. I was probably 18, and I was making, like, under 1,000, but not too far from it back then.
A week?
That shit was crazy. A week.
Oh, that's good money.
Yeah, back then. I ain't gonna say the year I was 18. We don't need nobody being mathematicians, but it was a little while ago. But it was a big deal. And the girl outfits were a white dress, you tie it like this. Back in the 60s, they wore the white stockings with the white shoes. But us updated, I think we did jeans, but you ain't wear a shirt, bra, titties, and it was a very kinky job. People hung in Lewin shoes. It was real big to have brunches there because you would be working that night shift, go get drunk in the morning all day. Listen, Tasty Cake was jumping. I was too in the street at the time to get into that social group, so it's like I ain't fuck with them. You know what I mean? But there was a lot going on. And them old look good, boy. My aunt worked on the candy cake floor. Shout out to Aunt Bunny. That's how I got in, Vern, because my aunt got me in. You couldn't get in a job like that if you ain't know somebody. Technically, I interned for the summer because every summer, if you was going to college, they would let you work there if you were related to my great job. I bought rims for my car off the Tasty Cake money.
Nice.
That's a good job.
So like a bakery version of Hooters? No, I'm asking. We don't got nothing like that in
A
Boston.
bakery.
They're
Oh,
not.
okay.
You can't. They're not serving nobody in there.
Yeah,
nigga.
we just making it and then shipping it out.
It's
to
a
people.
Oh,
factory.
got you.
Yeah, it just was. They was a bakery, so that was like the company standard for the women to dress like that and everybody to wear white. I don't know when it became a company where so many black people worked there, but it was in the heart of North Philly.
Yeah.
It might still be there, but it's all machine operated. So only people that work there are people that operate machines. It's not even there no more. Yeah, I think they outside of Philly in like Oxford or some shit.
It's the joint down by the Naval Yard, right? Yeah, I think it's by the Naval. I think it's by the Naval Yard down there.
I really worked at Tasty Cake, man. Shout out to Tasty Cake. But yeah,
Right?
Miss Joanne. Miss Joanne worked at Tasty Cake. That was Chris' mom. This is way, way back because Chris was young as they both, Chris and Neef were kids when they came out. So we wasn't that far apart in age. And I was hype. And then me and Chris knew some of the same people. You know, you from North Philly, you gonna bump into to the same thing. But now, because of what I do, I kind of know all of them. I didn't meet Freeway until I worked with Gil and Wallow. Freeway's a real humble Muslim, real nice guy. So, but yeah, tune into subscription so I can tell you the real deal about some of the people I saw down there. Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Good job.
I watched the story and I had a blast from home virtual
Please,
concert.
please, stop it.
Okay.
You don't know shit about the Young Guns or Cash Money for real. Cash Money
I know
was
about
good.
Cash Money.
This
Nigga,
what
I
want
just
y'all
told
to
you the
know.
song.
Juvenile made the and I don't know if it's because he been married for 50 years or is it the fact that he looks exactly the same, but Juvenile made the rap. Jump. Phelps kept saying, you stand there, we're going to come over here and rap to you. I'm like, okay, Phelps, please. Look, you stand there, we'll come rap to you. That motherfucker came rap to me. I turned right to Phelps and was like, he is so handsome.
Yeah, we have fun.
Okay.
Juvenile has grown ass son running around on stage.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. You know what else I noticed? Birdman only likes Juvenile. Like every time he got the mic and referenced another rapper, it was only Juvenile. He never mentioned
motherfucker
nobody.
rap.
That motherfucker rap, boy.
Juvie, he done made me most of this money. You heard me? That's what he wanted to say. Nah, that was I don't know, man. I'm still on the high from that shit. Like the whole way home, I was bumping a whole bunch of old Cash Money shit. It was funny when Tuesday and Thursday came on. I said, "What is?" I said, "Tuesday and Thursday." You was like, "Okay."
Yeah. Word, Phelps snap. We had fun though. We did. Damn. It's crazy though because I have never seen any of them in concert before. Yeah.
For real?
So to see them, none of them, never.
Oh, yeah.
If I did, it had to be years ago from far back, you know, when they was huge type of shit. But I love the fact that they can tour together. Like, I just wish, you know, like if they did a Most Wanted, Major Figures, like the whole thing, Dutchie, everybody, Spado, State Property. If they did that like Philly era type of crazy,
Yeah,
insanity.
be up and down that.
Even if they took it far as Roscoe P. Chain could see home, you know, maybe the openers could be some of the classic battle
Ab
rappers,
Lava.
Hollow Man, yeah. Ab Lava's a Major Figures. But that would be crazy. I don't know how far I can go, but Tri-State for sure.
Yeah, you can
Niggas
go
a
try
packet.
Like with something like that, they could do like 2 Philly shows, like a
Yeah.
Jersey show, like a Atlantic City joint.
Because that joint was packed, but it wasn't sold out, but it was packed.
The way they got to get better promotion because
Word, I ain't know either.
I remember when I was so hyped, I was telling my homies, they like, what? When? Where? What's this? You feel me? Like niggas would have to that joint if they would have known, huh? Oh,
Are they on a full tour or is it just Philly?
Okay. Yeah, they on a tour. Okay, you heard that, Mona?
Yeah.
It was a rescheduled date. That's why it popped up like that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It was lit. Beyonce's about to start, I guess, the Cowboy Carter tour. I made a mistake with Renaissance. I really looked at Renaissance like it was too gay for my liking. Do I like the gays? Yes. But it's just like I just didn't feel like the album was for me, and I really was wrong about that. That tour was crazy. I missed out. like that tour encouraged black women to really like bring out their fashionista sharp as shit. Like I just missed out. So in a way, I kind of want to go see Cowboy Carter because it's another album where I didn't feel like it was for me. Have y'all heard me say I like country? Yes, but I'm not like a country fan. Like I like Achy Breaky Heart and Patsy Cline. That's it. There's not a big thing. You know what I mean?
Can I go to that one?
What, the Cowboy Carter one?
Hey, yo.
You went to Renaissance and had a ball.
I didn't go to that.
You wore the sequin shirt.
That wasn't me.
You trying to go to a Beyonce show?
Yeah, I've never been to a concert, so I'm trying to go to Beyonce's.
You've never been to a concert?
Nah, I usually just have them in the car, but
I took him to Disney World. That's really my son.
she took me to Disney World.
Word, I did.
Yes, most steps
I
I,
ain't
ever
take
took
you
in
to
a day.
Disney
No,
World.
you did. I just said that.
You really about to disrespect me. You been in Disney World. How many times you been to Disney World, bro?
I just said you took me to Disney World.
I'm asking you now how many times you been to
One.
Disney World. I'm going to give you a clip of a video of him saying, I love you more than my father because my father never took me anywhere.
I said, "Fuck you, Dad." I didn't say I love
And
you
I
more
want
than
you
my.
to
But
add
I
it.
do. Like I do.
Clip it right
bro,
here.
now that we here, I do love you more than my dad. But I ain't say that
Yeah, you should.
for sure.
Your dad, bro.
You too.
Now it's me.
No. I'm talking about Damon.
Whoa.
Yeah, wait. I thought we was talking about each other,
My
dad.
sister.
Yeah, cause you can't call your dad.
Okay. That is so
I ain't razor.
low. Low. Let me call my sister.
You can't stand for this, man.
Excuse me, let me send a voice note. It's some from Boston talking about daddy. I don't know why you get in the middle of the situation. I'm going to text you his number and a picture.
Word.
Like, I don't know who you think I am.
No, for sure. You
He
just
gonna
sent the
text-
hit on
He
camera.
going to text me Shannon Sharpe. He giving me topics. I don't need this nigga to give me no.
Facts. That's what I was saying.
He think we ain't got Shannon Sharpe on the list. What's up with him? Oh, wow, when it was fresh.
Wasn't fresh.
Sidebar.
He did
Thank
some
you.
more shit.
See, Evan is a little bit of a psycho. That's why this might work, you know? That said, it broke last week. Nah, real I don't give a f. I said on this very podcast that Shannon Sharpe most likely dates unattractive, skinny, bony white girls. I'm tired of being right.
You hit
Dope
that on
said,
the nail.
don't do unk like that.
Yeah.
I was
Mark my words.
I was saying in general, we probably,
Babe, it doesn't matter. The episode's out. The that's pulling the joint on him, who he her pictures are out.
Yeah.
She's an ugly, bony white girl.
Not impressive.
I said that. He looks like he date that type of. He don't want nobody with no big ass. He want a little white girl to ram something up his ass. Ebonie, what? He offered her $10 million?
yeah, he offered a
What
10.
the f? Sign me up. I would have took that shit.
Somebody said, I seen somebody say somebody said she had to take 50 because 10 was the pimp cut.
54.
What you mean? Oh, because she got to pay the bull.
They said they put her on the shit.
Right,
I need- that's my 10. Now you got
And you like, he gonna kick your head in. And I hate to say that. Tyrone waiting. You f that money up if you want. That's gonna be you. He gonna be your only fan.
He said who it was that was trying to get it.
Who? Busby?
Yeah.
That's the lawyer. We talking about a pimp, bro.
Oh.
We talking about the that say, yo, this Shannon is some freaky shit.
Yeah.
You gonna drop this ad, we gonna swing. That shit was totally planned. And Shannon's such a sucker, he went for
He
it.
keep falling for shit. I don't know how.
Keep what? What happened the first
No, I'm
time?
just saying, like, he always getting into some shit.
Dude, when's the last time?
What was it? Where he, the
the
recording.
IG live.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. At the time, I really, really thought that he did that on purpose. People
Yeah.
kept calling him gay. He did that promotion for that company, that restaurant, whatever. He jumps out the truck. His pants are extremely tight. His balls are nowhere. He had a purse.
That's
his
common
balls,
nowadays.
His pants were so tight, and it was no sack, no testosterone. No, he had to tuck his balls between his ass cheeks because it was no print.
Yeah.
It's no way I'm not saying he got a big gat there. I mean, I want you to understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying he got a big black. I'm not saying that he's supposed to have a big black, but a that big and husky like that, he got big balls at least.
I don't know
His
the
balls
science
sling in the
behind it.
water. When he poop, they tap the water.
She remembered
Can you
that.
please mic this?
Yeah. That,
I seen that headline.
he might
I thought
need some
somebody
jail
was playing.
time. I'm not gonna hold you. At least 30 days.
He on some kinky shit, and
That's too kinky. Big black baby
It wasn't
gravy.
supposed to be our business. It's not. It's not.
I know, but certain you shouldn't say whether it's in the dark or not.
Nah, but it's nobody. This is not supposed to be our business.
Mind you, let me tell you exactly where Phelps coming from. Somebody respected in my life that I've known since probably I was 4, right? Let's say uncle.
Mm-hmm.
His text got exposed about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm. In
In the text, he had text more than one woman. I can't wait to get some of that hot, spicy. I've never looked at him the same.
That's not my uncle no
He's
more.
in Shannon Sharpe's age group. So I just feel like even the lingo, we wouldn't understand because it's just not of that. You know what I mean? Sidebar. It's that are younger than me, 10, 15 years younger, 10, 15 years older, and they say the most cockamamie to me trying to turn me on.
man.
So it's like, I don't know. But the thing about Shannon is paying for this service. So he knows he can say whatever he wants to say. You know what I mean?
but like-
when you pay like you weigh, you could do what you want to do. That's why the Puffy situation and topic was so crazy because some people look at it like, well, if you know what I mean? If you get a check, da da da, blah blah. But I don't know. You're cracking a joke saying he deserved jail time for how he talking. My thing is how are you famous this long and rich this long and fall for that type? Like, come on, bro.
I think he's just now getting to this level. I don't think it was ever at this level for him.
No way. He plays sports. No way. That's where the bread at sports.
I don't think it's that. I think he's new.
I mean, I know the media is good money, but sports is great money.
He's richer now than he ever was on
I
football.
don't think it's that though. I think he knew the internet. Like he's new to that. Like he got the OnlyFans. Like, bro, who really like does that? You see what I'm saying?
55
A
on
lot of
OnlyFans?
rich get they like a little market.
But 55 on OnlyFans,
But
you don't have
but
to.
that's the whole thing. You gotta think he got his kink or his fetish or whatever he doing, but he not even spreading it out. He found one joint and you feel him. He got attached to it.
She
like,
not even fire.
on,
Like
This is what I want to ask. This is what I want to ask. So, was the conversation where they discussed choking, was that AI or was that real?
They said it was edited.
You
They
can't
said it was
AI
real.
that.
It's real, but it is an edited clip.
Yeah, they said like that's real, but like
It don't sound right.
It doesn't have the full context. Like
Yeah.
she made it.
She chopped it up. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this too, and I'm not done with it because I'm not talking about Shannon Sharpe, big black ass for 10 hours. I don't give a. I don't feel bad for you. Everybody in the world watched that Cat Williams episode and said he was a psych and everything he said was true, and he told your black ass, I don't with them white girls. You see that clip?
Monique told him to.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, it is whack that people could set you up, all this other shit, but in reality, like, please, like if he was a young guy, he just started, it would be different. Let's move on. They pranked that. Who did they prank? That boy.
Shedeur
Sanders.
Yeah, that was somebody said that was racist.
It's racist.
The word is racist.
The minute I seen it, I thought it was racism. And to them 3 saltine, I've been very ride the whites this month. So those 3 white boys, jail. They need to go to prison.
You know, one of them is the son of
He related to his dad in the NFL.
for the Falcons.
Mona don't know what that means, but his dad one of the coaches in the NFL. Yup. I just learned that like this morning.
I
like,
wonder if they
oh.
want to turn that into like it was just a joke, they're just kids.
He already apologized, but
If they were black kids, they would be in jail.
That wasn't a joke though. It was a harsh one, but
Yeah, that's not. If your father works for the NFL, no. If they was just 3 regular white boys, it's still racist, in my opinion. But it's totally different if your parents work in that field. Like, why?
Yeah.
And Shedeur in the video, he was like, "Yo, this is a private number. Nobody got it." So his phone number was only out to for
To
the
the teams. So
For
who
that-
gave
you
him
feel
the
me?
number?
Exactly.
Or where did he steal it from?
His dad
Pod.
or one of the coworkers.
Saquon, the yellow of the Eagles, he went and hung out with Donald Trump off the team.
Yeah.
Bitch. That's it. I don't know why. If they need to make me mayor, they have me have an office, I can make simple decisions. One strike, you're done. This is Philadelphia. This is a city. We not going for that. You take your phone. He already got a white woman. The mother's white. Go over there and play for the, what are they? The Commanders? What they got in D.C.?
Washington
Go.
Commanders.
Play for the Trumps. We don't want to. It's anybody that associates themselves with that fascist is f***ed up. It's no way to explain it. It makes no sense. I don't care if you black, you white, you Chinese. I don't care if you purple. If you associate yourself in this time, right now where we at, right now, the games that playing, something is wrong with you. That doesn't make any sense. And a black person to do it is double, triple crazy. Y'all be too much trying to prove that you don't see color. Please with that.
Yeah,
Of course he did.
yeah. Jalen ain't go.
Saquon's that yellow one.
They
Saquon that one that drunk the liquor from the ran the white girl in the
Yeah.
parade. Exactly.
they both a
He
little
got
yellow.
BV or gingivitis or something. He drinking off fans. That's nasty.
That's
That's
wild,
some
yeah.
nasty.
Wrong with you.
Anyway, we just speeding through some things that's off the top of my dome. I think I'm out of things already. I can't remember.
Good work.
I haven't seen Sinners yet. We will discuss it.
Yeah,
You saw
we-
it, right?
Nah, because I know I ain't seen it yet, so I'm like, I ain't gonna jump off you feel me? You wanna
No,
go,
not really, but we're gonna go see it.
You wanna go
ain't
see it
seen it.
tomorrow?
If we can. You always trying to take me on a discount day. I want to go on a regular day and I want large popcorn.
No, I just said tomorrow because, all right, well, I don't gotta take you then, nigga.
No, you taking me.
No.
And we're not going on Tuesday.
Y'all
I
be
didn't- I
sneaking
don't-
food
it's
into
not
the
even-
movie
wasn't even
theater, or y'all
Is
buy it in
Tuesday
there?
still a thing? Because it used to be a thing down here.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I wasn't even basing it on that.
Nah, we can go whenever I get a sitter. I'm with it though. I want to see it. What I did hear is that you had to be locked in. That's not a movie you could be on your phone. You got to pay attention.
Yeah.
Trump's approval rating is the lowest of any president in the last 70 years. Of course, Trump is having meetings with people that own Walmart, ShopRite, all type of shit. Because the supermarkets, the leader of the corporations are coming like, yo, we ain't gonna have that on the shelves next month, please. China is giving every meeting, every conference, every announcement they make, around and find out. He think we're scared. We are not. We will fight this to death. They not even like,
It's a little Haitian accent.
it
in there.
does sound a bit Haitian. I'm that black. Like, I can't even play with them.
Like, why clef a little bit?
Either way, this terror thing is not funny. My friends that are small business owners, I feel for them. My cousins that are small business owners that are affected by this, I feel for you. People that voted for him and you're, super upset, fuck you. I hope you feel it in your chest and in your butthole, you stupid. That's what you get. We told you that. But I will say this. The last time I saw Donald Trump speak about it, it gave trying to sound tough, but he's about to give up. Like, his energy seemed down about it. Like, he was saying things like, oh, I have faith or whatever, but he wasn't as umphy. Like, he know it's time to
He's
stop.
feeling it.
He feeling it. So hopefully it'll just stop. This topic to the right, urban trending topics, Mona doesn't think. Who wrote it? No, you didn't.
What you mean? What she do?
Straight.
I read the joint, but what's
That's a demerit.
No. Two.
Oh, double up.
You at number 2. She's your second demerit. I don't know how are we here? How? You keep using that slutty voice. It's not going to work. You want to use slutty voice, pull them tits out.
It's doing something to me, but
That's a married woman.
no, I'm talking to you though.
Off.
caught you? I caught you, Kiki.
We always
Wait.
lying.
What you mean I'm lying?
Terrorists hurt American immigrants. Yeah, the ICE thing is terrible. I don't know. What I will say is, this is probably racist. We might have to cut this out. But arguing with a person that could be an immigrant or foreigner or whatever, and saying to them, how them papers, it never hit harder. Right?
I feel like you should just shake the.
that
Blade
shit
Cup.
out.
That would be fire too.
It's true. I've said it to 3 Uber drivers. We got into it because want to drop you off at the end of the street. Why do I have to walk? So I'm starting to think it's a game for
so
them.
it's Uber
Uber, whoever.
or Jose, whoever come pick you up.
I'm just saying, I've had that issue with drivers. I take a lot of rides. I get a lot of Uber rides. Take that out because I probably sound like a pretentious
That's how landlords are getting out their tenants right now.
ice genius. Genius.
Do they still get paid?
Boy, you
though?
couldn't even book a hair appointment with me right now with a deposit. I'd be getting rid of everybody. I'm telling you, my hey, you don't want to handle this? What I got? You ain't gonna do that. I'm no gardener, Miss. I know gardener, Miss Mona. Oh, okay. 1-800. Melt them.
Meltdown.
Hello. Yeah. Jesus and
Damn.
I'm just joking. Listen, the Deion Sanders thing. I feel like, because let me ask the football people in here, because y'all know I don't really get it. Deion Sanders' son is good, correct?
Yeah.
Deion Sanders' son deserved from his skill to be picked earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to humble him because he's a. And the thing about it
They
is,
talked about that.
nepotism is okay when it's white people. It is encouraged. That's why white people keep that wealth like that, because they pass it down. White people don't give opportunity to better people to get a job. They give their sons the job. Whether one of their sons is a coke kid, one of them a dope kid, one of them is a psycho, one of them have mental health issues, all the kids have jobs. Sometimes these white men are so dead set on it, they don't even give their daughters jobs, only sons, because sons keep the legacy going. That's why these be wealthy. It be years and years and years. That's why you can't say stupid shit like slavery was a long time ago.
You don't think
Because
it
it us up for years. Do you understand what I'm saying when I say that before you say
No, I'm
something?
just saying, you don't think it was his attitude that played a big part?
Do
in
you
getting
hear
drafted?
what the I'm saying to you? If his skill should ensure him to be picked,
Yeah.
what's the problem? Because his father was somebody. His
Nah.
father had the money and resources to raise that boy up the same way the crackers do. That's what the white people do. That's all I'm saying. Why can white people do it and nobody bring it up?
Nah.
Nobody says that when it's a white man's son. They don't play them games.
Yeah.
His attitude. His father, Deion Sanders, how would you act?
Nah, he was a little wild. Bron,
His attitude, his father's Deion
he wasn't-
Sanders.
Nobody
Hold on, I
else
got
act
you.
like that.
He's
though.
conditioned to act like that because he's a
What about
he's a
what about
fucking
what
he's a
about
slave.
Baker Mayfield and Johnny Manziel?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Dumb.
So if you
No,
don't
no,
know
no,
about
hold on.
sports, you can't talk about it.
Who is that?
White people that did the same thing.
Okay, and what
Johnny
happened?
Manziel
They
was a
had off the
coach
field trouble. What should Shedeur have?
what?
or a quarterback.
Yo, bro,
He was a
she's
quarterback.
talking out her ass, bro.
I said one wrong thing. I said coach to quarterback. I know that somebody in his kid
I know
played.
he's somebody too.
But so why didn't you get the point? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
The point that he was trying to make.
We never seen nobody like Shedeur Sanders. Nobody else win a game and go flash their Rolex to the opposing
Yes, they
team.
have.
Nah.
You don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell
This
you.
the
Nobody
thing.
did
I
it
just
like
gave
this.
you the
Massachusetts.
What do that mean?
And them type of over there in Boston.
Bro, it was a college.
I'm telling you.
Bro,
he's
John-
been conditioned to think
Oh,
that
the
way.
mo-
He needed somewhere in
like
North
what?
Philly. And
Bro.
a dashiki.
Before NIL,
I'm cool with the
before
dashiki.
NIL came along, Johnny Manziel used to make money celebrations just to mimic how he was getting money in college when it was illegal. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's ignorant. Cool. But again, this is the only black man. Bronny James ain't do this. Nobody else's son
So
act
what?
like this.
Because we have to be Bronny James. That's the problem.
Bronny
we
James-
can't step out. It is totally normal for a son of a rich kid to be a asshole, but can't do that. And that's the difference.
Yeah,
It
but-
is so normal for a rich, privileged kid to be an asshole.
Yep.
But Negroes cannot do that. They gotta be LeBron's. LeBron the most polite in the world. He has nothing salacious attached to him or nothing. In the sun, they little white girl go to the prom. You gotta be that way when you black. That's the bullshit in it.
What did you say? You got
Rolling your, I'm thinking, because I don't know. So I'm thinking when you say this, I'm thinking, they crashed your car, ran over a homeless person, something. Waving his rope, that's tacky. That's not like bad enough to not get a call. What are we talking about?
Nah, he got a call, but nigga,
He
they
got a call
going.
last, they trying to humble that boy because he a nigga.
Yeah, they try to humble him.
Yeah, but
Ridiculous.
That's what they
And
gonna do.
We
to you.
trying to humble him, they gonna keep with him.
And they drafted him to the team that his dad said that he didn't want him to go to on purpose.
And you know why? Because
But
they
they
hate Deion.
Bro, they was talking big shit though.
They hate Deion. It's more about his dad than
Yeah.
They hate Deion.
Yeah.
And Deion's come out and said, I want to coach my son. So it's like he's forcing his way into your team's organization
Yeah.
by you drafting his son, and nobody want that.
Yeah.
We got our coaches. Chill. We don't want you here.
Yeah.
It's more the dad than it is.
He protecting his
But
boy.
Deion ain't pushed the envelope on coaching in the pros, though, did he?
He said that statement about wanting to coach his son in the pros.
Oh, he must have just said it.
I seen the statement he made about the Browns.
Yeah.
And they know you don't want to come to the Browns, so we can take a chance on your son.
Yep.
At the end of the day, I'm always go straight to race because that's what this country is built on. People that avoid race, people that think about a topic and rather take race out of it are stupid. Period. Black people that do it are even dumber. That's what this is about. We are Negroes. Period. I had a person, I was on TikTok the other day, and a white person commented. The video was a black man saying his opinion on Carmelo Anthony. The guy that's been accused of stabbing a white guy with a cleat in his chest,
okay.
right? The black guy it wasn't a call to arms, call to action, let's protest white people. It wasn't that type of video. He said his opinion. He felt like that Carmelo Anthony had reason. He said that the guy that the victim Carmelo had told him before, don't put your hands on me again or something's going to happen. He said that he thought it was aggressive for the father because the victim's father came to a press conference. But it was just basically opinion-based shit. It was a comment in the comments, clearly a white person saying, y'all should be happy to even have the freedom to say stuff like this, and if y'all keep saying stuff like this, or if it keep being innocent white people killed, y'all gonna lose this luxury of saying what you want. And this is some white man that work at Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
But you have that so much privilege when you're white and you're born in this country. You wear your whiteness like a skill, like a character. You know what I mean? Like a characteristic, when it means nothing. And the worst part about it is, in the country of the USA, it's really about paper, baby. That white shit don't really mean shit. But to white people that don't have anything else but their whiteness, you feel what I'm saying? On top of it. And this is what I always ask, I pitched to a couple people the other day. Because this is the truth. If I was white, could even park in my drive or front of my car.
That's
my
cool.
House. I promise you. If you were white, Zack, would you feel privileged? Would you feel like this was your country? Or would you be this? You be the white guy that don't see color. You're a nice guy. Yeah, I guess I would. If I was a white guy, I would be a white guy. Fuck you. Move your car. This is a handicap spot. Are you crazy?
I see color now because I don't want parking in front of my house now. So
if you were white, do you think that you would feel you would be privileged? Would you feel like? I mean, honestly, why wouldn't you? So like, what are we talking about? It's already been set up like that. That's how it is. So you have to be extraordinary of a human to think outside of that as a white person. That's my personal opinion. That's why I don't have no white friends. I do have one new one. She's from South Philly. Her name is Shannon. It's my girl. Hey, Shannon's a really special girl. You know what I mean? Like, for the most part, that, like, little entitlement thing, I can't subscribe to it, babe. I didn't grow up in corporate America. I didn't have to keep jobs with them. I didn't have to, you know what I mean? I remember we got bussed up, and we went from Olney Elementary to a school on the boulevard, and the parents complained before we got there, but the kids would, like, be kind of racist sometimes. And I remember punching this girl named Heather in her nose, and her nose bled. That was second grade, baby. I've been with it ever since.
been on that shit.
Stop playing with me, bitch. Like, what? Who are you talking to? Like, I'm gonna sit here and eat these nuggets. I don't give a fuck who your mom is.
Facts.
Straight the fuck up. And they favorite that, oh, where's your dad? Where's your dad? Bitch, prison? For killing 10 whites?
Could have been 11.
Shut up. Careful talking like this. Your people run their mouths because we have kindly afforded you that privilege in our country. You are about 3 more innocent white people from being killed from that privilege being revoked.
And you know what you tell him? It's all good because my cousins is thinning out your bloodline right now.
And that's the thing. It's like, it's so, it has to be scary or
Say
like
what's
hard
up to
for
Lil
them
Jay
because.
when he come in your living room.
What?
I told him, say what's up to Lil Jay when he come through his living room.
No, I swear to God, I said the same thing, Phelps. What I said was that go in your teenager's room, check her playlist, her Google search. Look at her, check your credit card, see the kind of clothes you buy. The little probably got you buying edge control. She don't even need that shit. She can slick them edges with water.
Just decoration.
But she just want edge control just because that's what the we do.
Yeah.
In fact, talk to me after the gender reveal in the baby shower. When that naughty head mixed baby come out. Fuck you.
Y'all not scared for that one, the first like black baby in a white family? I feel like he just gotta go through it all.
Scared?
Like, the being the first like white black baby
It
in a
done
white
been
family.
a whole bunch of like that out here.
No, but I'm saying the first one to like break that coloration, it gotta be tough.
I don't know about tough. I don't care. I don't think that way. But I have like watched documentaries where it's like, because this is the thing, it's levels. you could be the first black kid and the parent is still dating blacks. I think the worst spot is for the kid where you could see, like, it'll be 5 kids and the middle kid is black because she went white, black, and then went back to white. That's gotta be hard. Because all your siblings is white. You the only black one, hair not the fuck up. Every time y'all go to the pool, you gotta shut your whole day down. Your sister running around with the cutest little pony and it's wet a little bit. You know what I mean? Your mom know how to comb your hair. They ain't got no grease. Your lips ashy. And you keep wondering why everybody like the food but you, because it's in your genes, need little lorries.
Yeah.
That's the kid I feel bad for. They don't have no relationship with their father. That one. You know what I mean? That has to be the worst spot. Like your mom had that asymmetrical bob, then that went back to the long bob.
Yeah.
Leroy was enough. I had enough.
Yo, I don't know if them pictures be fake, but it always be like a little mixed or a little black kid with like a full white couple. It's like, did they meet after?
That's called adoption.
Like, what's the?
I don't know.
I ain't talking about when they always be full black. I understand that, but it's like you could tell. Like, you feel me? Like the baby be beige a little
like
bit.
Drake
You know what I'm saying?
Sidebar, to go back to Sanders real quick. Ryan Coogler did an interview. Ryan Coogler is very handsome. He's married to a creative. Ryan Coogler is very handsome. He's married to a creative. I like him. He did an interview where the interviewers asked him something. He based the question on being a black movie. And he was like, because I think he did Wakanda, right? Ryan Coogler, same guy that made Sanders did Wakanda. That year, that was like the highest grossing movie, period. Mm-hmm. People kept saying the highest black. And he just was explaining how, like, it's just bullshit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He's good at what he do. And he got a little fancy beard.
You know what I like
I be
about
wanting one of
I
them
like
shits
that
where they
blue
twirl
beard.
around
I
and
like that
shit.
shit.
Nah, wait, time out. I ain't even
Mustache, whatever.
that Burt Reynolds look that is doing is busting me right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Black man with the scraggly mustache is cooking me.
I like this.
I with Ryan Coogler because he real professional. He real get money, but he go in there and he talk like this from white people. Like he talk.
I thought
like,
that was his LA accent.
Yeah, but that don't change though. That's like how he go in there and he get millions of dollars talking like
I
this.
like that shit.
Yeah,
I like that. He don't give a fuck. You don't know whether he gonna say something like eloquent about the movie. He gonna go, correct. No disrespect, Ryan Coogler. If you from a blood in the area and you blood associated, my bad. Anyway,
I fuck with Ryan Coogler. How he get off? You feel me?
this says prom season is underway. Online debate is it how much is too much to spend? I'm from North Philly where a rented a camel in sand, and that was 6-7 years ago. So right now it's a North Philly preparing her rocket ship.
Yeah, facts.
North
No
Philly, we don't
bullshit.
fuck around. If you Google Princess Fairy Cinderella 2 years ago, a woman rented a whole empty joint and transformed it in West Philly to an enchanted.
Yeah.
She spent over
Like $60,000. Like, I'm from North with the F. Where the house might got a crack coming down the side of that living room. But this gator boots with a pimped out Gucci shoe ain't got no job. We all fly. Yeah, so please, like what? Please. I mean, legit. The same bitch that rented the sand had a 3-part prom where it was a Wakanda one. I think she might have had a little skinny ass leopard walking on the leash. Wakanda dancers. Shout out to Saw. We talk about Miss Country Cooking. I mean, legit. Like, what the f? I mean, really legit. And she been viral ever since. Of course she did.
If I do that, my kid gotta get a great job after school. It's a lot of money.
People been playing a lot of games, and I'm experiencing. I don't know if you. It's not racism. It's not like what is it called when you? What's it called when they discriminate against you because you're a woman? It's not sex. It's not racism, but they keep calling me a monkey or a gorilla up here. There is a monkey in my topic list that's in the middle of eating. Zack called me a snow monkey last night, and Zack is not even creative enough to come up with his own because the original person that called me a snow monkey, nobody knows. But Derek said his big black ass up here in Kensington and laughed at the snow monkey thing until he cried, and they put it on the screen. Then somebody suggested a snow gorilla, which I think was you.
I ain't say
And now on my topic list is Harambe.
that. Harambe black though.
And the topic is would 100 men beat one gorilla?
You know where that
Is
came
it-
from,
Is it
Mona?
a white gorilla though or a black one?
Demona, you know where that came from?
I don't.
DP and them asked that on their pod, and then it went. The video went viral.
I wanted to know, can 5 people beat one gorilla from Boston?
I'll whoop everybody ass in this room. Now I just want that to be known. And Jonathan, you can add a 6. Cause
Learn.
I already see this to the left. I'm pushing a chair into this nigga.
Cause daddy home. You know daddy's home.
You never felt that before, so why are you singing it?
My father married my mother, please.
Yeah, that was before you came.
Nah, when I was born. I'm literally not
You
embarrassed.
don't
My parents
remember
were
that.
married.
You don't remember that. Why are you speaking on shit you don't remember?
First of all, my parents were married until I was
Was your dad there for your
7.
first steps?
No. All
I
jokes,
know.
all jokes aside. My father, no, because you playing, and we're gonna break it down.
Okay.
My father raised me. My father was more of an outgoing person, so I was with my father in the street more. My mother worked. My mother wasn't like a go out party person. What happened with me, and my father went to jail when I was 5, and then come home till I was like 14. So that's what really fucked us up. When they first came home, we spent some years together. We wouldn't get along, and he's kind of he's just a f***ed up person. So it's like, it's not, I wasn't abandoned like you were. It's just, I choose.
Wait. I wasn't abandoned. That's good.
I'm just saying, my mother, my father married my mom. Like, my father loved my mom, gave her a name, begged for a baby, and had me, and gave me the name too.
No, that's love. Bro,
What's your father's name?
Derek.
Oh, you have your father's name.
You do?
Do you have a brother named Derek?
No.
You got your father's last name?
Nah, I don't use that.
Were your parents married?
Yes.
Your parents was married?
Yes. You
Cat.
think you're the only parents that got married?
Cat.
So you don't know your pop, you just don't.
I know him. I just don't.
So
He
y'all
don't
both,
like him.
So y'all both just be up here acting like y'all was a
No.
I ain't act like I
I
was
feel like
abandoned.
Derek was more abandoned.
Okay.
I wasn't abandoned. Mine was a choice. My dad was a piece of shit. So it's like,
Mine
it's still.
too. Bald head just like your dad.
You
Bald head,
play
he's
so.
a-
My father's not bald head. Are you crazy? Who the fuck do you
I've
think my
seen
dad
it.
is?
Nah, her dad.
My
not bald.
father had
Oh, then maybe
long
she showed
hair.
me who she thought was her dad. I don't know.
No, I look like my father. My father got a low cut
Listen.
like later in life. My father had long hair most of his life.
Listen, my dad was a piece of. Well, he still probably is.
Let's really seriously put it on the table. Did your father raise you?
No,
Right. Did your father go to jail or something though?
no, he went
Exactly.
somewhere.
Your father didn't love you for real. Mine did love me a little bit.
I'm saying
Move
mine
on.
didn't love me for real or yours.
Please. You want to be
What
competitive?
type of competition are y'all having right
Listen,
now?
the last
Yeah,
time we
like,
had
is this
the last
abandonment
time we had a
competition?
debate about this, it got crazy. Y'all wanted to be. I can't believe y'all wanted to be.
Wait, who said that?
You weren't here. Shut up.
Oh, all right. Why you say shut up like that?
Before I bite my sandwich, I gotta say something because
What you think about Harambe though, cuz?
what? I only say Harambe because of the Young Thug song.
No, the gorilla.
The real Harambe?
You said 100 versus the gorilla. What you think?
I don't think about stuff like that. That is so
neither.
stupid.
But you
like
asked
I
it.
remember my mom, like basically who my stepdad was. He used to always say that if he got into a fight with a gorilla, that he would win, and we would laugh all the time because my mother would say how gorillas are really strong and you can't beat them. I watched a documentary about a family, something about a family of gorillas, and his family would visit him all the time, and they attacked them. One of the gorillas attacked the mom. I think it might have been a monkey. The monkey attacked the mom. The dad tried to jump in it, and he mauled the dad, like ripped him apart, arms, limbs, everything. But he ended up living. But yeah, they're super strong. So 100 men on a gorilla, in reality, probably not. They probably, without no weapons, I don't think so.
100,
I guess it depends on the size and the strength of the men, maybe.
All right, like
100 shacks.
25.
That's
of us.
different. You feel me?
Nah,
But
Shaq too-
100
Shaq
average
too-
sized men, nah.
Shaq too slow to do the gorillas.
Like these people aren't athletic. Like no, they're getting.
All
fucked
right,
up.
so if you had 25 of each of us in this room, men,
100 me's.
and we throw Zach's first, Zach got to go first to like controlling. You the biggest one. What the fuck?
He is. So do something.
No,
If
I'm just
somebody want to
saying.
say something.
If we was to fight a gorilla, would we send him first? That
You
makes
just
the most
said
sense.
can't nobody in this room
So
beat
won't
you.
you
So why
do
you
it?
ain't going
Yeah,
first?
dumb
Because
man.
I gotta, while he hold him, I gotta give him the haymakers. You play football, right?
What did I send y'all about a topic yesterday? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh no.
At least a sword.
It was something about
Something.
white people using the N
Bare
word.
knuckle. Ah.
Okay.
Boom, one hit, you're done.
All
One
right.
smack.
I think
I feel
that's
like the
it, but it's
gorilla would
something
use the
else I
sword
wanted to
against us.
say. I haven't done this in a while, and I'm going to do a dark side of the DM.
I be hating them that nut ass internet trivia. Niggas ain't want to do no schoolwork. Want to get grown and try to show they smarter than somebody. Sit
Too
down.
late now, right?
That should be drying me out. If your brother's cousin had a baby,
Right?
That-
Like it's
like,
always
get
be the
the fuck
dumbest
outta here,
combos,
bro.
but I think depending on, because if you got the right type of funny in the room, it could be funny the way, but it's still just corny for me.
like-
It's just like, okay, whatever. Like that would totally irk me. Somebody asked me something like that. The person said, "Hey, I want to ask a question." My response was, "I hate when y'all do that. Why not just ask the question?" Irritated me, so I must have already been in a bad mood. I'm sorry to bother you, for real, for real. I was wondering if you help people in need financially or can give me advice on how I can get support. I did try the Philly website, but of course, no funds. Or just honestly pray for me. I'm in a bad spot right now, and I don't know what to do anymore. I'm on the verge of getting evicted if it doesn't get paid on time. I do work and should be starting a new job in a few days. Also DoorDash on the side for extra money, but it's just not enough. I'm not trying to tell you a sob story or anything. I'm just trying on my own. I can also show proof of whatever. Again, I am sorry to ask/bother you, and sorry for not asking you when I first text you. First of all, learn how to beg. Listen, you had the right approach. You feel me? Because it was almost like it gives like, oh, I'm independent, I don't want to ask. But you didn't ask me nothing. You ain't say, can I pay the rent? You ain't say, can you get a loan? You ain't saying, can I borrow $50? You just said a bunch of nothing. Sorry to bother you. I don't really want to stop. This is crazy. I don't know you busy. I don't want to bother you. Secondly, y'all, cousins, stop asking me for money. Look at my wrist, bro. If I had it, you would see it. You see this? Walgreens, mama. Walgreens, love. I'm pop, babe. We in the same boat. I'm just funny, mama. Y'all get them followers twisted. That's why you always slip and slide on a broke because you can't sniff money out. It ain't here. I did these myself. If I could give you any advice, a woman to woman, sell. You don't have to advertise it. It's somebody that want that. Start mediating that thing. Hey, look, he called you. Oh, I just wanted to hear your voice. My phone about to die. You can't charge it. The light's off. Click.
You feel me?
What you gonna do? What's next?
And if you scared of sex, sell some titty pictures. Squeeze them together, charge a little more.
He's dumb. He's a dumb.
No, I'm just saying, some people not cool with the others.
She on her last, you know what I'm saying? It ain't
Go
time
whipped
for that.
cream on
Like
the
we talking
nipples.
about eviction.
I know. Whipped
Would you
cream on the
squeeze your
nipples.
titties together and take a picture?
I'm not saying me. Well, how much first? Let me ask how much. But probably not.
You know he kinky. Remember he showed
No,
the
it's not
nigga his
kinky.
feet on FaceTime?
I didn't. We wasn't on FaceTime. We was in the.
I had proof in my iCloud.
We wasn't on
I was
FaceTime.
selling feet pics. Derek
Was-
put his feet in the pic and said, ask him, do he want a chocolate joint?
I did.
I asked the guy. The guy
No.
said, can I come on both of them?
No,
and
no,
Derek
no,
said,
no,
fuck
no.
it.
He ain't say nothing about no coming. He
We
just
never
wanted-
went
he said
because
he
we
wanted
had
to-
to leave Chicago.
No, he said he wanted to send the money. I said, yo, how much will he give us for both? He ain't say
And
nothing
I said,
about coming on no feet.
bro, I said if he could come on both feet,
That's-
he would pay double.
No.
And you
no.
said,
How he gonna
yeah.
come on my feet? No.
Bro.
The nigga, you found him-
Jerk on you off on your feet like if I bought the cum in a bottle or so he wanted to
Bro,
see the cum on your feet. You
bro,
said
listen,
yeah.
no,
like,
I didn't. You said
It's
pushing on him.
lame, bro.
That's crazy.
Now you sick about playing checkers with the nigga.
No, we hold
Now
on.
you sick. You
We play
sitting there,
chess.
legs all open, balls
We
on
play
the chair.
chess. We play chess.
Chess,
first of all.
checkers, whatever.
No,
you
listen.
had your balls in them cargos
Am
out.
I wrong? If it's
Look
a
at
virtual
Vernon.
picture,
I'm telling you, beat him the up.
no,
Beat him up.
you're tripping,
Wait till I find this picture.
fan. You're
I got
tripping.
proof of this selling feet pics.
You was selling feet pics. I say, yo, how much can we get for both?
Right. So you put your
Because you
foot
have the
in
light skin
joint,
one, I have a
Derek.
dark skin one.
Exactly.
Throw them
Derek.
together.
So
Ebony
okay.
and ivory.
So this let me ask you this.
Yo.
So you're not debating. You are not debating with me right now
Yo,
about
word.
selling a
Them
man
chicks be
feet
wild.
pics. You're
Bro,
debating about the part. So let's take this off. You was still
Listen.
cool with selling a pic of a foot, your feet to a man.
Why you put it like that? I didn't see gender, bro. I
Ebony,
seen the cash
This a
app,
real
bro.
thing. This not one of them. They not playing. I was there.
Like,
You know how they
Look at
be
the
back and
picture.
forth? Nah, this not
Okay.
one of them.
Listen,
This a
bro.
real. This reality TV.
Listen, bro. We was in Chicago. We was just trying to make some extra bread, gang. Like, you feel me?
Yo, it was. I remember. I kind of remember the
too.
pic.
We both threw our feet up in the bed like that.
It's a little.
That's a
video.
good foot, though. Let me ask you this: you think I could have got some bread for my foot? Nice trim.
He's a blade. We're
Now
gonna get
I'm a
out of
blade.
here.
Now. I'm a
Listen, we
blade.
got some shows coming up. Shout out to Sharp Objects, Blades, whatever you want to call them.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's how you doing it.
Listen, first of all, I took it easy on you. You wanted to
Go
sell your
harder,
foot pic.
nigga.
I had a trick for my picture
How
of
did
my
I
feet, and
send
you
you a
asked
foot
to
pic
join
and
me.
I'm with you, bro?
You didn't send a foot pic. You stuck your big black foot in the video and said, "Yo,
Wow.
see if he like my feet too."
No, that's not what I said. I said, see how much we can get for both.
you keep
fucking
trying to
selling one when
change
we
it.
could do
You're
a
not
bundle
making
for
it
it.
sound no better, man.
I was trying to put bread in your pockets.
So you wasn't gonna want no money.
I mean, I was going to want a couple. I could have got paid for 2 toes. You keep the bread for the other 3.
I'm
You
back
feel me?
outside, Baltimore, Maryland, May the 29th, Nashville, Tennessee. This is the Do-Over show from January when I had a stroke. Nashville, Tennessee, I'm there at the City Winery on May 30th. Detroit, Michigan, I'm there June 13th. Chicago, Illinois, June 15th. Richmond, Virginia, June 19th. Cincinnati, Ohio, June 26th. Come fuck with me, get your tickets. All the tickets will be in my link tree. Hopefully I can put my link tree thing here. I don't know if they even ever do that when I ask.
You getting better at the reading.
Free move me, I always can read good. Please.
No.
Free move me.
No, you can read, but you would stutter when it came
This the
time to
worst part.
Stop.
I keep
You can't lean
defending
back like
myself. Bro, I keep defending myself and he's literally saying
Trying to
anything.
shake back from the feet, John.
Yeah,
It's over, the
like,
feet
bro,
go
I
over,
can
bro.
read,
Listen,
bro.
we was making money.
Now I can't read.
No. Bro.
Fellas, I can't read,
Yo,
folks.
keep it 1,000. She wouldn't stutter over the prompts.
Listen.
No.
Yeah, I was here.
You got to take that L.
I was here. Don't get him.